Hello, I'm here with another horror story for you. So let's begin. A man was driving home from work one night, and he decided to take a shortcut through a forest path. It was completely dark, and the only light came from the stars above and the occasional car that passed by. As he drove, he could hear what sounded like screams in the forest. Big, guttural screams. He thought to himself, it probably just a bear or something. He continued on and finally reached his house. He parked the car, turned off the engine, and got out. Then he noticed something strange. His wife's car was in the driveway, but the garage door was wide open. He thought it was strange that she didn't park in the garage, but he figured she must have had a good reason why. So he walked towards the front door, but before he could reach it, he heard a noise inside. It sounded like someone or something moving around. He tried the doorknob. It was unlocked, so he opened the door and called out to his wife, "Honey, is that you? Somebody there?" But there was no reply. He stepped inside and looked around. The living room was empty, but he could see that something big had been there recently because his TV was knocked over and there were huge footprints in the carpet. Footprints that looked like they were made by a giant. He was scared, but he knew that if his wife was home, then whoever or whatever this was would not hurt him. So he slowly made his way upstairs to where his wife would be. On the way, he looked into his daughter's room. She was sleeping with her mouth open. A single tear rolled down her cheek, but quickly shut the door and continued on. He found his wife in their bedroom. She was sitting on the bed, crying. "Oh, thank God you're okay," he said, rushing to her side. "What happened? So what's wrong?" She looked up at him with wide, terrified eyes. I don't know," she stammered. "I was getting ready for bed when I heard a loud crash downstairs. Then I saw the biggest, scariest monster I've ever seen in my life, standing over our daughter's bed. It was huge, and its eyes were glowing red in the darkness. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely evil. Then it started walking towards me, and I ran and hid in the closet. I thought it was gonna kill me, but then it just stood there and stared at me for what felt like hours. I was so scared I thought I was gonna die. Then you came home and it went away. I think it's still out there. I think it's still watching us." He hugged his wife, trying to calm her down. "It's okay, honey. We're safe now. You're safe now," he said. He couldn't help but shiver. He could feel the darkness closing in around them, and he knew that whatever was out there was still watching them, waiting for its chance to strike.